Here's an expanded version of your story. An elderly black man boarded the crowded city bus on a chilly afternoon, his face weathered with the wisdom and trials of decades. His steps were slow but steady, each one a testament to years of resilience. Wearing a warm military jacket and carrying a small frayed bag, he quietly made his way to an empty seat near the front. The bus hummed with casual chatter and the distant sound of a crackling radio from the driver's booth. A few stops later, a group of teenagers clambered onto the bus, their loud voices cutting through the subdued atmosphere. They were full of youthful arrogance, cracking jokes at the expense of anyone who caught their eye. Spotting the elderly man sitting quietly, they exchanged grins, sensing an easy target. "Hey, old man," one of them called out, leaning against a pole near his seat. "You fall asleep standing up, or do you move that slow all the time?" The others laughed, their voices echoing through the bus. The old man didn't respond, his expression calm as if he hadn't even heard them. This only seemed to embolden the group. One of the teens stepped closer, smirking. "What's with the old jacket? You think you're some kind of soldier or something?" He reached out, tugging at the man's sleeve. The bus fell silent. Passengers turned their heads, some looking worried, others curious. The elderly man slowly stood up. He wasn't particularly tall, but the way he carried himself commanded attention. His shoulders squared, his eyes locked onto the teen who had grabbed his jacket. With deliberate care, he rolled up his sleeve to reveal a faded tattoo on his arm, the insignia of his Vietnam War unit. "You think I'm weak because I'm old?" His voice was calm, but carried the weight of authority. "I've faced men with weapons aimed at me. I've fought through jungles you couldn't even dream of. And I've carried brothers on my back when they couldn't walk. You think you scare me?" The teenager stepped back, his bravado crumbling under the man's steady gaze. The group murmured nervously, avoiding eye contact. The old man continued, his voice steady but firm. "Respect your elders. You don't know what we've lived through, what we've sacrificed. You're standing here free because of men like me." The bus was silent, except for the hum of the engine. One of the passengers, a young woman, whispered, "Thank you for your service." Others nodded in quiet agreement. The teenagers mumbled apologies before retreating to the back of the bus, their energy now subdued. The old man sat back down, his calm demeanor returning as if nothing had happened. As the bus continued on its route, the other passengers looked at him with a new sense of respect. What had begun as an ordinary bus ride had turned into an unforgettable reminder of the strength and dignity carried by those who had endured so much for others. Would you like further tweaks or details added to the story?